Hi my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you guys how I teach vocabulary words. These vocabulary words are in their homework book. You could do any type of vocabulary words anywhere. I'm just showing you from their homework book. So first we go through these words together. I circle the word, say the word, they repeat. I circle the word, they say the word, they repeat. We go through all the words like this. After, if this is like their second day on these words, if it was like their fifth day on this word, on these words, or the third day, I will switch it up. I will circle next to, and then circle slay, and then circle scientists, to just mix it up to see if they actually know the words or if they're learning them in order. So I'll do that. So after I do this, I will then explain any silent or special sounds that two letters or one letter make in a word. So right here, we're learning silent GH. So I will write silent GH, which means no sound. And I will let them know this means no sound, okay? So after I teach them silent GH with no sound, and we go over it, and I will let circle slay and get rid of the GH and say slay. GH, no sound. Then I will go to the day that they have to do for homework, and then we will go through those words together. So I will go through laboratory, circle the next word, and they repeat, circle the next word, they repeat, circle the next word, say the word, and then they repeat. Now I will go to Google, and I will show them how the word look in real time, in real life. After I explain the top part, I'll be like, oh yeah, we gotta do this. So then I will go to Google and say, okay, let's look at the words so you can see how these words look in real life. Not a cartoon picture, because sometimes cartoons are not very accurate. Sometimes they are very accurate, but I want them to see how something look in real life so they can have that real image in their head. So when they're doing their work and they're reading, they can have that mental picture in their head. So then here is laboratory. So I would then look for a good picture of a laboratory and click it for them to see that this is laboratory. Then I would say laboratory, and they would copy laboratory. This is a laboratory. This is where scientists works. Okay, one more time, everybody. What is this? Laboratory, laboratory. Good job. So when I feel like they understand the word pretty much, then we go on to the next word. And I have to go back to the book a little bit because I don't quite remember what the next word is. Elderly people, that's the next word. So then I will type in elderly people. So just in case they don't know what elderly is, I would say, do you know elderly people? Yay, old people. Even if they say they know, not all of them may know. So I still will Google it and get the picture so they can still have that mental image in their head. Then we'll practice through it. Everybody, what is this? Elderly people. Good. Everybody, elderly people. Elderly people. Good job. And of course, I have to represent and get the black characters out so they can know that there are more than white people in the world. And that's okay. Then we will review, and I will say, what is this? Jack, he would say laboratory. Good. Hey, Penny, what is this? Elderly people. Good job. Next, I got to go back to the book because I forget what the next vocabulary word is. And unfortunate for me, the book will not stay on the correct page. So I have to flip. Okay, we have elderly people. Now we have scientists. Okay, do you know what a scientist is? No? Okay, let's look up scientists. So now I will look up scientists so that they can get a clear image of what a scientist is. So when they're doing their homework and they see the word scientist, they can get that mental image in their head. And unfortunately, Google always brings me to like the definition instead of the picture first. So then I would click on a scientist, one that I feel that they will, Yes, I had to stop the video for a minute or two right there. So now we have to go back to scientists, and then once we get to a scientist that I like, I will pick a scientist and say, everybody, scientists, scientists. Good job. What is this, everybody? Scientists. Good job. Okay, Penny, what is this? We will review again. What is this? And I will click on click on laboratory. What is this? Laboratory. Good job, everybody. Laboratory. Laboratory. Good job. Okay, Brock. Let's go on to the next one. What is this, Brock? Elderly people. Good job, Brock. Everybody, elderly people. Elderly people. Good job. Okay, Penny. What is this one? Scientists. Okay, very good. Then we will go to our last vocabulary word, which is upstairs. So I would type in upstairs and I will let them and remind them upstairs is no such thing. You always have to have an S. If you want to talk about one staircase, you have to say staircase or one step. But upstairs always have an S. Everybody, upstairs, upstairs. You know, upstairs to a house where you go upstairs. Yeah, we know. Okay. Penny, what is this? Laboratory. Everybody, laboratory, laboratory. Good job. Okay, Brock, it's your turn. Are you ready? Yeah. What is this, Brock? It is scientists. Good job, Brock. Everybody, scientists, scientists. Okay, Kelly, what is this? Elderly people. Good job, Kelly. Everybody, elderly people, elderly people. And John, what is this? Upstairs. Good job. So once we review through that, I will tell them how to do their homework again. I would say you will use these words to fill in the blanks, and we'll go over the words again. Laboratory, laboratory, elderly people, scientists, scientists, upstairs, upstairs. You will use these words to go here in these blanks. Read the sentence, write the words. Everybody understand? Yes, we understand. Good job. They don't say yes, we understand, but they'll just say yes. So then we will go on to the next page. So here we're learning silent G. So with these vocabulary, I will simply remind them, silent G, no sound, okay? Silent means no sound. Show me no sound. Show me no sound. Good job, that's no sound. That's no sound, okay? So whatever word they know, I will use all those words. Silent, no sound, quiet, still, any sound they know, I will use it. So then I will circle this and say, everybody, light, light. Good job. And I will make sure that the silent GH is in a different color so they will know that it doesn't make any sound. And I will write down no sound to remind them. So GH in blue, no sound. It is silent. It's quiet. No sound. Good. Excellent. What is this? Everybody, sleigh, sleigh. Then I will write sleigh down, and I will make sure to have the GH in blue again. Switching colors on the board is kind of difficult. If you have a whiteboard, do this way. If you have a chalkboard, try to get different colored chalk so you can write in different colors so that they can hear, they can see, they can visualize the different colors to remember that silent GH is silent. It has no sound. So write GH here in blue so they can know that blue has, GH has no sound. So everybody, once again, sleigh, sleigh. Then I have to switch back to red and go to everybody, night, night. Now I have to write night down. And I have to make sure that it has the silent GH in it. I'm walking back and forth from the teacher's book right now to make sure that I have the correct vocabulary words and I'm not making something up. So I have, in the middle of the word, I have to go back. So everybody, silent GH, no sound, night, night. Good job. So then I will cross it out with a different color. No sound, no sound, no sound. Cross it out with an X. No sound, no sound. Everybody, I, t, I, t. Then would sound it out so they can hear that the GH has no sound. Then I would tell them the directions. Here, use these words to look here, and then look for these words and read the sentence and put them in there. So we see a full moon at night. Good job. Then I write night in there so they can know how to do their homework and complete their homework. This is how I go through silent letters with my students, and I hope this helped you today. Bye-bye.